Let me tell you this, and I think I'll finish it off on this. I want to take it from a different angle, this suffering, from a different angle. Where did suffering come from? How did suffering came into existence? Two things made suffering exist. One, knowledge. Two, love. One, knowledge, and two, love. And the two are one. You see, what leads to love is knowledge. What leads you to love is knowledge. You can't claim that you love someone you do not know. You can only love the one who you came to know. So first you come to know them in order to be able to love them. Without knowing them, it is impossible to love someone you never knew in your life. So knowledge leads you to love. I met this person for the first time in my life, and I came to know them by engaging in a conversation. We started talking, and after a day and a week, a month, a year, we came to know each other very well and very intimate, where we started loving one another, and now we are ready to give each other's life to one another in the marital and matrimonial bond. So now that knowledge led me to loving the person. Now the moment you start to know, you start to love. The moment you start to know and love, you start suffering. Because you can only suffer at the hands of the ones you love the most and you know the most. A total stranger tells me off, hasn't even touched me, but a sweetheart that I adore to the core tells me off, shatters me to pieces. Shatters me to pieces. I suffer at the hands of the ones I love the most. This is exactly what the Lord Jesus is saying to all of us. Do you know why I died this way? It's a long story, but why the cross? The cross at the time was the most excruciating, agonizing, slow death. It would have taken hours upon hours of unbearable pain, suffering, and agony for the crucified person to eventually give the last breath and die and end that painful, unbearable suffering and pain. The cross was extremely painful to choose to die in this way. The Lord chose the most agonizing, slow, painful death to say one thing to all of us: my love for you is perfect and complete, and my knowledge for you and about you and to you is perfect and complete. Since I know you perfectly, and since I know you perfectly, the day you broke my word was the day you broke my heart. You see, the Lord Jesus' suffering was not the nails and the crown of thorns and the scourgings. Yes, they were painful. However, that kind of a pain will diminish and will cease after a little while. The nails, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, that pain will disappear. The scourging will disappear. The crown of thorns, that pain will also disappear. But the pain of the loved one that denied you and sold you with 30 pieces of silver, and the other one making vows and swearing that I don't know who this man is, the loved one's pain never ceases. My pain, I, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, was not so much the nails and the crown of thorns and the scourging. It was the denial of the ones whom I loved more than myself. This pain doesn't cease. How can you stop hurting when the one you love the most is living in denial of you, has become your own enemy. Ach. That was in the Middle Eastern way. Ach. In English, ouch. The most painful, unbearable pain is when you are all love for that person and they are all hatred toward you. You're saying, I love you. Why are you treating me this way? I gave my life for you. Why are you hurting me? I went through sacrifices and endless pains just to raise you up. And now you're coming and talking this way to your dad, to your mom, to whoever that person is. There is nothing more painful when you love and your love is misunderstood and rejected. This pain is unbearable. That's why the Lord is suffering. It's not the nails. It's when I and you and I, walk away from Him and go to Satan. That is the suffering of the Lord. He says, my son, you'll never find greater love than the one I revealed to you on the cross. You'll never find anyone loves you more than Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Why are you walking away from me? Why are you denying me? Why don't you want to come to me? Why are you running to Satan and not even walking to Jesus Christ? Now that's very painful. It's painful when the Lord walks in heaven and He sees all these mansions. By the way, every human being has a mansion in heaven. God is fair. Everybody's got a place. In my Father's house are many rooms, meaning everybody's got a room. So when the Lord walks at the end in heaven, He will come to this room and He will see it empty. You know why? Because that person, till the last second of their life on earth, rejected Christ. Christ never gave their place to anyone else. That was meant to be for so-and-so. It will always be for so-and-so because I am dead and he was my child. I'll never give my child's place to anyone else because every single one of you is number one in my eyes. No one is second. No one is third. All of you are one. Therefore, no one will ever take your place. The only one who will take it away from you is you. Is you. When you deny me till the end. When you be stubborn and shut the door in my face and reject me totally. You are the one who is taking that place from your own self. The Lord will walk and He will see some places empty and some places full. But He will say, I did the impossible to bring this child of mine to this place. But he rejected me till the end. Don't let it be too late. My son, my daughter, run to the Lord. Don't ever run away from Him. And if it's for His sake, I to be suffering, then let it be. Because He suffered the ultimate suffering for me. And true love is a two-way street, not a one-way street. A one-way street is a selfish love, therefore it's a fake one. But the true love is both ways. The Lord loved me and died for me, then I need to love Him and die for Him. He suffered for me, I need to suffer back for Him, because this is true love when it is both ways. He carried the cross, I need to carry His cross as well, if I truly love Him. It's a matrimonial bond. Will you take her in good times and bad times? Will you take her in richness and in poorness? Will you take her in sickness and in health? It's both. Not only health, not only sickness, it is both. Because true love is found when it is both ways, not one way. If you love her when she is good to you, if you love her when she is bad to you, you'll definitely love her when she is good to you. If you love her when she is poor, you'll definitely love her when she is rich.